Is switching to Total by Verizon easy? Come visit your local Total by Verizon store and learn how you can get 50% off any unlimited data phone plan when you bring your own phone. One line, $25 a month, plus taxes and fees on the network America relies on. And the best part, there's over 700 Total by Verizon stores across the country. Find yours at totalbyverizon.com. Offer ends July 31st, 2024. Promo subject to cancellation after 12 months. Available exclusively online and in Total by Verizon stores. Requires a compatible unlocked device SIM. See totalbyverizon.com for device compatibility and additional details. Taxes and fees may apply.
Rockstar Power Sports Brandon wants to help Florida riders trade the grind for a good time with financing as low as 0.99% for 36 months and $2,000 off select 2023 Can-Am Defender models. Chase the golden hour across the Sunshine State through epic trails and deep mud holes. Dare to explore in a side-by-side built for more fun and play. Stop by Rockstar Power Sports Brandon to get your own. Offer
Hello everyone, I'm Jugerite. Welcome back to our Minecraft Bedrock Survival Let's Play series. Sorry about the ads there. I think I still forgot to swap Spotify accounts too. Anyways, so let's get our helmet on, of course. We are going to for those of you that have been watching the channel for some time, will remember the cobblestone road. Yeah, we got some work to do on that today. Not the road itself. The road itself is done. I actually finished off what was left of the cobblestone path itself. What we do have is one last bridge to get in place, and we're going to gather up some stuff to take with us real quick to do that. I think the dark oak logs in the parts that are underwater will help make it look a little more weathered, and scratch that. I've got an even better idea. We've done wooden bridges. It wouldn't look right to have wooden posts holding up a block bridge, but yeah, there we go. Oop. We've got enough wooden bridges. I think what we really need now is a little bit of variety. Our monorail is a little more advanced, I guess we could say. So there's no reason our bridge over here couldn't be either. And we'll go ahead and take that. I think that should be enough of those. Now, I think we can use the tiled for the main bridge structure, and I think that would be great. But we're also going to take some of these copper bulbs, because that's gonna, I think, be a nice little touch. In fact, maybe instead of let's just let's see something real quick. Let's take one of these and put that right there, and let's, do we have any of the tough bricks blocks? I would like to see what that would look like. Yeah. Let's see how that goes with that. I think it matches good enough to where it doesn't clash. And the top of the bridge obviously wouldn't be as shaded, so it would be slightly lighter than the bottom versus darker. And I think the new tough blocks are going to be the way to go. So let's go with that. I have no idea how much of this we are going to need. So let's just kind of grab a bunch of it. And we will go over to our bulk storage and see if there's any over there as well. It was mentioned not long ago that on one of the videos that I should do a world tour, and I really like that idea. And I mean, we are overdue for a world tour, and I also would like to provide a world download with you guys as well. So, I mean, look for that sooner than later, but not like tomorrow. I think I mean, we could potentially make those bottom slabs, but it shouldn't matter if the bridge is nice and lit up anyways. What I would like is to just make sure we have enough if we're going to use whole blocks. Oh, actually, let's turn back around. Let's actually undo what we just did and take this out, because we are going to need some kind of railing on this thing. And actually, oh, not the crafting table. how would it look if we did this? I'm not sure about the trapdoors. Apparently it's the ingots, not the blocks, so that's if I can select what I'm doing here. So that's good. How would that look? And then oh. And then when we add in the copper bulbs, so technically we could still jump that. But I don't think the horse would just accidentally ride over that if you're taking a horse down the bridge. I think this is yeah, I like that. I like that. That's what we're going to do right here. Did not mean to break that shulker box when we need to put this stuff in it. Now, I'm not sure how many how many trapdoors we're going to need. Obviously, we're going to need a lot more than that, but we'll just take this, and I'm pretty sure that's enough copper bulbs. I think we're gonna want to wax this. So let's see. Wax copper bulbs. And we'll wax these, go ahead and wax these trap doors as well, so they're not turning on us. And that should leave us enough inventory space to grab let's grab another shulker box. Pick up our honeycomb. I'm thinking that should be more than enough honeycomb. So the last stop would be to double check on more tough in our main storage, which we may or may not even have. I'm honestly not 100% sure. So if we do, it's going to be shulker full though, which I believe would be enough. A lot of cobblestone. A lot of cobble deep slate, gravel. That kind of went so fast I missed. But that was there. We even started getting the Prismarine stuff. We may not have additional yeah, we do not have additional tough. That's alright. We will hope that what we got is enough, and we will actually, it is a nighttime by our clock right there. Let's go ahead and sleep. And I took our white horse that was pinned up here inside the walls, and I got him on the outside, and I thought that we would just take a little stroll horseback down there. And as you guys can already hear, I did get the villagers squared away up here. These guys are, you know, doing their thing. We have a lot of fire damage though. There's fire damage over there. That building's been gone for a while. And for some reason, some of our moss carpets are gone off of our pumpkins, where we attempted to hide our lighting. That's a whole thing for the next episode. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and head out this way. The village is prospering as good as always. None of the houses have doors, so that's a thing. But let me. So this is the first bridge that we made out here, and restarted the cobblestone path going through our little tunnel here and coming right down through here. And one of the idea is that all along this path to our gold farm, both sides will be packed full of stuff, which of course will take time. But we have our archers range here, which is going to be a lot of fun to do. I still haven't figured out the redstone for having those things light up and such, and you know, to let you know which one to aim. But this was the first bridge out on the actual cobblestone path, and it was meant to be a pretty simple design, and I think it definitely works for what we were doing at the time. We wanted it to be pretty simple and get more complex as we come along. And this one here, it's a shorter bridge. It's a little straighter, a little more compact. Not really anything that says anything fancy. And then once we got to here, this bridge is again a little bit different. I wouldn't necessarily say it's fancier, but it's a different style. As if it was contributed by a different part of the world out here. And as we would go pretty much straight with our cobblestone path ideally, but I didn't want to run it right smack dab through the village and interfere with the houses and stuff. We'll do stuff with this stuff later. So we kind of detoured around, and we thought detouring around this way would be the easiest. So that's how that came about. Right through the dark oak forest, which has some other stuff sprinkled in. When you have a world this old, you tend to get these chunk things that are pretty strange, like we did here. And then we come to here, and boom. This is where we kind of stopped. So, oh no, you don't. He will ride around forever. We'll have a hard time finding him. So what I did, give me my rockets. I came over here and, oh, that was smooth, Jugerite, smooth. How's it going, Bobby? So as I just kind of went with the terrain going up here, and really I just made a stone platform over this instead of dipping down and dipping back up. I thought about terraforming this out to both sides, and I haven't exactly ruled that out, but I mean, we may just leave it cobblestone too. Could go either way. And I obviously did some terraforming around here. I need to uneven this. You can kind of tell. So it's not the best terraforming job. Same with this here. I need to come back and randomize it a little bit. But with this here, I think it kind of looks like the dirt was brought in for the road. And the whole point being, instead of going down and up and down and up, I just wanted it to be one level to here. So this section, I mean, I may leave this as is, just because it, like I say, it kind of looks like the dirt was brought in just for the road to serve its purpose. Now back there, that could use some terraforming, and the dogs are doing their thing right now. Cool. And even with all these updates, our first button, give me 1 second to take care. Let me get these guys out of here. So whatever is making them bark out there, hopefully won't make them bark now that they are out there. So anyways, despite the updates and everything, this gold farm, which I do have a tutorial for, seems to work pretty solid. I actually had forgotten to turn it off, and I came over here while I was working on the path, and it was just like, it was loaded with pigmen down here, because we don't have the entity cramming stuff. So we'll do some stuff with this collection system later. Right now it's just going into that chest there, which I cleaned out because it was full. But yeah, this is a pretty good farm, and it's still doing its thing as if there were no updates since we did it. So that's great. I try my best when I design these things to use mechanics that are not likely to change. So it might not be top of the line results compared to some other crazy farms, but it is dependable, and it won't break with the next update, and you have to tear it down and start over. So that's that. Now what we need to do is, I do not know the distance from here to over here, but I'm guessing that we can figure that out real quick with some block placement. Let's go ahead and get these shulkers set up, set our spawn just in case. I imagine we're going to have a lot of daytime and nighttime going on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fifth one. Oh, that actually worked out perfect, didn't it? That actually worked out perfect. Alright, so... how's it going, Kyoku? Are you guys not able to hear me? Everything on my end looks like it should be good. Should be. Yeah, batteries are low. I'm hoping you could hear me the whole time. Let's get rid of this creeper. And of course. Okay, so I'm missing 2 cobblestone. Nice. Let's go ahead and turn it over to daytime. And I'll swap out some batteries real quick. That sounds dangerously close. Alright, this is my silk touch pick, so it's not going to do me any good for cobblestone. What we do want, though, I guess we'll just do a stack of these. And I think that should be enough. We'll do that number. Yeah, so the goal is to finish this up. Hopefully. Finish this up and and go get the roof the rest of the way on our ocean monument base if we have time to do that tonight. I'm planning on, I started my old time instead of my new time. That I bit, well, it's not new anymore, but the time, 6 o'clock is what we used to do. Now we're doing 7. But the goal is to get as much of it done as we can, and I don't think this is going to take extremely long. We may have an intermission. I'm not really sure how you guys feel about that. Of course, those watching on the VOD will be able to just skip that. Oh, I could have swore I heard a hiss. Like, no thank you. Oh, I could have just built off of that, couldn't I? Alright, I had to make sure I could even get down here. So how do you guys feel about a 121 now that it's been out for a little bit? You guys enjoying the new blocks as much as I am? I've got to admit, these copper block, mainly the copper bulbs, are some of my new favorite lights. These tough blocks, though, I'm really liking these tough blocks. The fact that they even added in like the original texture in the stair format, kind of says they could have done that to begin with. If they got stairs and slides now, they could have done that to begin with. I don't know why they didn't. Maybe they didn't expect them to be as popular as they are. I think they work really great for floors, though. But that's just my opinion. I think the tough floors look really, really good. That's not gonna let me jump it. And we've definitely got to get an upgrade template. We have not gotten an upgrade template yet, and it's not like it used to be. We're not gonna get our netherite stuff back without it. So we're running around. Oh my goodness, can I place blocks or what? We're running around in partial diamond, partial netherite, which is not exactly the coolest fashion look. But that also means we've got to do some exploring in the nether and find a bastion. I've been contemplating on just throwing that in a video or doing it on stream. You guys let me know. Even if you're watching this on the VOD later, let me know your opinion on that. Is it something you would like to see in the live streams, or would you rather it be shrunk down in a video? So the polish helps show that it's been in the water for some time. Like the texture's been worn down from it, and the tiled above that will give us the variation to add that illusion, to add a little bit of a realism in our blocky game. Actually, let's grab a couple of these just to make sure. Well, we shouldn't need all that polish, but we will definitely need some stacks of bricks, I believe. I would just leave those if they wouldn't be an eyesore. Especially as many of them as I've misplaced. There was a drowned around here somewhere, and I think I just heard him. Or is that a zombie out here? Might be a cave right up under here. Now we can switch over to our bricks. Thank you, Samantha. Nice to have you here with us today. What is that, 3 up? If I go one more, then I believe I go too high. No, I don't. So 4 up. Yeah, 4 up is what it is. I almost feel like we probably should have brought some wood. And maybe did like a covered bridge. But that wasn't exactly on the agenda for today. Doesn't mean we can't come back another time though. But I think a covered bridge would be great. I feel like it'll be easier to put these in now than later, based off of the experience we had with these bridges before. Take it down one. And I nailed it and still jumped off. Yeah, I think we made the right call by having the polish down there and then the bricks up here. It really helps it get that really helps sell that it's been in the water for a while. And the water's kind of worn the textures off. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Should we, I mean, it'd probably be easier to tell when we get done. But I think, you know, none of our other bridges are covered. Maybe, that should be a thing. For this one, anyways. Alright, let's get our polish back up in there and our bricks. I don't necessarily, I mean, I think we pretty much need to use slabs here. Maybe not. Maybe, and maybe I should have only did these 3. And just come across like that, nice and smooth. I think that's what we should have did. We're just gonna go with it as if we know we have enough tuff to get to the other end, and hopefully we will. And we're going to take those back. All that extra work. Not really much extra work. Not that far across. We may have enough. Yeah, assuming we don't do stuff like that. It does have a nice sturdy look to it. I do like the way it looks. Let's we should have grabbed more than a stack. That way if it did turn out like we were hoping, we had it all on us. But I'm a little curious about the sides, though. That was uncalled for. Yeah, I'm definitely no stranger to falling off of stuff. That's for sure. One of the few Minecrafters out there who will dig a hole and immediately fall in it as if they didn't even know it was there. One of the good things about it is it does become a little repetitive once you get it figured out what you're doing. So once you get it figured out, you got time to just kind of relax and do what you're doing. You know, it's not like some of them more complicated things where you have to figure out so many different levels of detail all at one time. And we are going to have more than enough tuff to get across. Thank goodness I didn't make more bricks than I did. Because we are definitely still going to need our chisel. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to break into my coffee. Good old Maxwell House to save the day. And, I mean, it's not a big deal to have these extra bricks because, I mean, we'll use them sooner or later. It would have just been horrible to ran out of materials for the project we're actually working on. For some reason, I guess tuff is just one of them things we don't have a lot of for whatever reason. We can actually, you know what, let's take, oh, it's in our image. I was like, I seen sand. Okay, let's take that, and that. I'm not 100% sure how far across there it is. We'll take this, and we'll get a count and come back. So what we can do is sit that there, place this, and we can just kind of run with it all the way to the other end. feel like we should stop it there. But I also feel like we should have something here. I think a half a stack of those should do it. Watch me be just a little short because I said that. Is that it? It is an intermittent. I see just whooshing around over there. Trying to get us to look so that it can come give us a bad day. Oh, it's one of the new wolves. And here we are with no bones. Oh, goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4. I bet I had that many back at the base, too. That's the sad thing. Alright, so we know our dills are here. And I kind of feel like that's where we want to put these. Did I miscount somewhere? Oh, I miscounted on these. Okay. I thought we were doing 5s. Nope, they've gotten off. Okay, that one lines up. This one's short. So it's literally just here at the end. So the question is, can I live with this? Or do I need to redo some stuff? Oh, I think I just live with that. Like I feel like I can do that. I feel like I can live with that. Now my question is, are those going to flip up when I do this? No. So I could have left the one up. Yeah, I like the way that looks. And I'm honestly not sure how many we need still. We're just gonna do this. I have not used the copper grates yet. I will say that. I have not used the copper grates. So I'm not sure how much I like those yet. And that's not me saying I don't like them. I just haven't used them yet. I can think of some situations that they would be very useful for us with Stronghold base. We might want to go ahead and roll it over the daytime. How's it going? It's flat. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it and join us tonight. I like the little tings that the copper bulbs make when you're walking on them. I think it sounds kind of relaxing, actually. Kind of like rain on an old metal roof. It gets loud. You can't hear your TV, but if you're just listening to that, it can be pretty relaxing. Ooh. I need more copper trapdoors than I thought. I like the fact that you only have to power these once if you want them on, and like you can remove that power and they stay powered. That way, if you don't want them lit, you don't have to, but if you do, you don't have to worry about, you know, the power source like you do with some other things like that. Let's see, we need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 more trapdoors. Oh no, that's 4 in between. So I just unwaxed it. I just unwaxed our deal here. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Okay. We need 20. 20 more. You guys know math is hard. Never math on camera. Why do I have all these extra trapdoors? Oh, I had wax on me. And voila. Now the question is, which one was it? That one. That's the one. Not there. That does me no good. I don't really think this needs to be covered. I do think we need to do something a little bit here. In fact, what if that something there was something like this? We'll start with the one side and see what we think. I feel like that is a good finish on it. I definitely feel like that's a good way to finish off the ends. Definitely gonna have to go through and do some more terraforming and stuff. That looks too... Yeah, that's fine. I like the way you can see these here, and as you go over the top, you're gonna see the beveled top to it, and you can see that you know, the top is right there because of the difference. If we brought these up one more, it would kind of block that, and you would just get the copper bulb. If we put copper trap doors here, I feel like it just kind of, it just is too much. Let's yeah, let's take a ride on it and see what we feel then. Nothing like a good ride to tell you one way or the other, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I really, I'll have to make sure I bring Bones with me out here. So if I see that wolf again, I mean, that's gonna have, maybe that should be a thing. We carry Bones around with us everywhere as we go in case we see any of the new wolves. We want to collect them all. Let me take this hitching post. We won't be needing that there no more. Roll it on over to daytime so we're not getting slaughtered on our horse. And realize that we did not light that last block there. I'm not sure which one had the had a redstone block in it. Not that one. And I'll definitely have to remember to bring a couple pieces of cobblestone with me. I could go to the trouble of going through my inner chest and finding my fortune pick, but I think it would be better to just head on back, baby. Yes. So the whole point is for this road to be simplistic looking. Have that old cobblestone look to it, which it does because it's a cobblestone road. And We might need to clear back some stuff away from the road a little bit. We don't want it to, like, I made sure nothing was growing over the top of the road, but we may want to clear back away from the sides of it a little bit. And we'll do that eventually, I suppose. Maybe we'll do it in strips, but we definitely want to begin expanding our world and adding stuff along the road here. Maybe even possibly. You see, this was a swamp village. It had like 2 villagers that I stole to take to our stronghold base. And them villagers are no longer with us today, but swamp villagers would be fun to have. We could I'm not even sure why they're still. Oh, we got a nitwit. We got one nitwit still alive here, somehow. That iron golem's in bad shape. Oh, I remember now. Because there were 2 and I was going to repopulate it. Because of the fact that there was still 2 left. And I come back and one of them was gone. Our stronghold villagers I believe actually they came from our starter base. Yeah. So out of everybody, the nitwit survived. But we don't discriminate, so good for him. We will get him a girlfriend at some point, and this area will be thriving. Like this old shipwreck over here, I don't think I ever actually found anything in it. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a boat where I tried to bring some of them villagers from over there to over. And, yeah, there were a lot of things that happened. And apparently my boat's still there. We got those. These are the same wolves we've seen over. And these are babies. These are babies. Now we won't be having any more fire issues or issues with witches. Because yours truly actually did apply these on all 4 sides to help draw the lightning away from all the wood. Which I thought I had already put some of those in place before, and apparently I did not. So, I think before we head over to the Ocean Monument base, let's get some bones. Let's go get one of them dogs, or a couple of them puppies. I think that would be nice. We can do that together right here tonight. I'll put all this other stuff away later. Let's just... We'll just kind of drop these shulker boxes here. And I'll throw that inside too. Bones, that's what we want, or bones. Let's go get some of these whoops. I'm not even sure what moves those are exactly. I just know we don't have them and we want them. In fact, let's not whoa. Okay, let's face plant. Roll this face plant and get it over with. I've got some I got some bones for you guys. Where'd you go? Here, puppy, puppy, puppy. Here, puppy, puppy, puppy. Oh, now that I got the bones, you're nowhere to be found. Okay, I felt like there might have been a lot of mobs there. Give me that. Here, puppies. Here, pups. Were you guys up here? These are much closer than the other ones. Oh, is this one of our escapees? I mean, obviously it is. Oh, no name tag though. Here, pups. But we got frogs way over here. Is that hoppers? How's that baby zombie drowned just? Nope, it's not hoppers. Oh! Oh, he had a helmet on. We had a bunch of them in our walls, and apparently they can jump over those. We've got pretty high walls, too. Well, I didn't make that jump at all. Alright, I missed that jump again. I guess these wolves don't want these bones. Here, boy. That's fine. I will get them sooner or later, especially if they're this close. And I hit the building. Hit the building, I'd say. So I think the thing to do... How's it going, Jonathan? Yeah, it was a productive start to the stream, yeah. Very interesting, very interesting. Well, since the wolves didn't want my bones this time, I think the best thing to do is to put them in our ender chests. That's not what I was trying to do at all. The best thing to do would be to put them in our ender chest. And then we'll have bones aplenty next time. Actually, that bed and that stone cutter go in there. Since I have it out, I might as well, right? And I just have an extra torch. An extra torch never hurt nobody. Rotten plush is adding up from where I did all that caving and stuff, trying to light things up to find out about this lag issue that was going on. And it's actually gotten much better, but I think a big part of it may be the world size and being on this Xbox. I think it would run much smoother on my PC, and let's face it, on my PC that would give me lots of room for a lot of things that I don't have room for here now. So let's hop on in here and head over to the Ocean Monument base. Why are there so many of you guys? Never know what's going to be on the other side of this one because of the slimes. There's the pitter-patters again. And it be nighttime. Actually, this would be an excellent place to take our intermission. So, I think, yeah, we had an early start, and we may actually be able to go a little bit longer. We're going to find out about that. So, in order to take care of some stuff, mainly eat dinner. I haven't had a chance to eat. I'm going to scarf that down real quick. We're going to do a quick intermission, and I think I think one of the great things um, about this world is the projects that we have going, right? Like we've got so many huge projects that we could come in and just kind of jump around from project to project and not have any problems with things. So, anyways, I think an intermission would be a great idea. Let me get some food in me, refill that coffee, get yourself some snacks. Do what you got to do. I'm probably going to have to walk my dog real quick as well. We're going to go ahead and knock the top of this Ocean Monument base out. And who knows, if we got a little bit of time left over, we might be able to squeeze some more stuff in around here that needs to be done. Right here at this Ocean Monument base, which would be amazing. So, yeah, I'm going to grab a quick snack while I walk my dog. And wait on the coffee to get done making. So, yeah, a good 10 minutes and we'll be back and right at it again. And I will see you guys then. We are back. Back, baby. How many of you guys out there listen to classical and know exactly what that was? I don't know if we can roll this over or not. Nope. We're dealing with it. Oh, we got an extra torch in our inventory. Where's a good spot for it? This place is pretty full of spam, torch spam already. Interesting. Where did he go? Oh, they got stuck and couldn't follow. Blue ice, you know, just because emeralds are so easy to come by, I normally make that trade. I just don't have emeralds with me, unfortunately. Alright, so what we're working on, our guardians are, let's take a quick peek. What we're working on is all this up here. We're going to bring it right on up to cap it off. I think we just keep going up like we are right here, and I think that should be golden. Question is, where's our red nether brick blocks? Oh, we got some here. All right. They may all be in the inner chest. Yeah, there we go. Where did I see? Well, that was crazy. We shouldn't have a whole ton of lag over here. Let's we need to make a ton of these. And I think an inventory full still won't be enough. So that we're just going to start with that and go from there. This is Bedrock Edition. By the way, how are you doing? Glad to have you join us on the stream tonight. Are you a Java player or a Bedrock player yourself? I mean, I do play on Forever Bedrock. But, I mean, I play some Java Edition. I don't have Java content on my channel, but I've played some. Right now, I do not have a setup to where I could legitimately play the way I would like to for Java. So, I mean, keyboard in the lap is not the most ideal way to play. Once I finish moving, which, I mean, we've started the packing. We haven't gotten the keys to the house we're buying yet. We're actually still waiting on the paperwork for the closing. Everything else is taken care of. We just literally need to sign papers, get the keys, and start, pack up the last little bit that's left, and then start moving stuff over. And then I will be set up to, I'll probably use keyboard and mouse for Bedrock Edition as well. Just because, I enjoy the controller, but, I was a PC gamer long before Xbox was a thing. So, Yeah, here we go. I should have brought, you know what? I figured out last time we did this that I was just going to lose them if I do that. But if I do this, I don't have that problem. So that's the way I need to do it. And this is a pretty slow process. I don't have sneaky pants in this world. We have not found any deep dark at all. When we're playing hardcore, that deep dark be everywhere, boy. But here we haven't found it. We haven't even found a proper lush cave to get axolotls either. So that's I believe we have one in a bucket waiting, waiting for our brethren. Or a spouse, preferably. I think with all the parody stuff going on, even though there's still milestones between Java and Bedrock, especially when it comes to the way Redstone works. A lot of things are getting closer to where general gameplay is a little more similar. We still can't, on Bedrock Edition, we still can't utilize every pixel the way that Java Edition can, which is sad. But we did finally get hardcore, like legit in-game vanilla hardcore. Thank you, Foxy No Tail, for allowing us the ability to do that beforehand. And with 121 here, we may do some more hardcore stuff. Now that we got the new blocks to play with, and trial chambers, and all that kind of stuff. We actually... That's going to be one of the things we do in this world, not too far in the future. Probably within like the next episode or two, is get us a map to a trial chamber, and kind of prepare for that, and then head out and see what we can accomplish. It's my understanding that right now there is a bug where the mobs take your items and wear them. Which, that's always a thing. Give me a second. It's not necessarily anything crazy or new. Cats are knocking stuff down. A Sky modded series when I move. I am definitely not the modded player. Even though I'm constantly told about how much more fun I would have. My thing is, if I start doing too much modded playing, I'm worried it will kill the vanilla game for me. And that's kind of, it would be different if I was burning out on it, but I just enjoy the vanilla experience. So I figured I would save the modded stuff for when I got, you know, past that. Gotta have the blocks in my hand to place them, right? Got to. Oh man, I can't believe it. I can believe it. We're talking about me. Oh, I got that one back. So, with these all being stairs, our roof should be spawn proof, even beyond, you know, what our lighting will cover. I'm not sure. We haven't been up, but this is like our first night, right? Maybe second. So we shouldn't have to worry about phantoms. When the phantoms become a problem, we'll sleep the night away. Till then, I think just kind of working through it is definitely going to be the way to go. If we're worried about sleeping every single night when we're up here where nothing's bothering us anyways, I feel like we're just wasting time that we could be getting some productiveness done. And let's face it, there's a lot of roof left here. We may not even have enough materials here. Like, we may have to go back to the stronghold base and get some more red nether bricks. The dogs slid back in with me during that, after that walking. And now one of them's trying to yell at the other one to play. Did the rain stop or is it literally? Okay, I was like, is that some kind of like weird biome change here in the middle of the ocean? I mean, even though it shouldn't be, I mean, yeah. Again, bug rock. I'm gonna have to let these guys back out again. It's gonna become an issue, I know it. That's the baby. She's what, like 7 months old? She's trying to get the 4-year-old to play with her, and he's just like, oh, I'm resting. So she's yelling at him. Play, play, play. Now I have if I was gonna do modded, I mean, I haven't really watched videos on it per se, but I've seen some things with that crate mod that, yeah, I feel like that would be the way I would go. Something like that. Bring my bases to life. Even with my limited redstone skills. Which I have to admit, my personal redstone skills have gotten a lot better than what they used to be. And that's all because of the Mad Maze on Forever Bedrock. Like, I mean, I have had to learn to do some stuff that I didn't have to know how to do before. And it has definitely widened the horizon for me. And so, I mean, the Mad Maze is gonna be more than I originally envisioned, even. Which I already knew was going to be light years beyond the horror labyrinth. But just the things I've learned have really opened up some opportunities for me to do some really cool things, I think. And hopefully you guys will all agree when we get there. I really can't wait to get level 1 done. And start debugging it so that people can play it and kind of get feedback on that, because I mean, people can play that while I'm working on level 2, you know. And I mean, I definitely want to get at least 3 or 4 levels. I basically have level 2 pretty much figured out. And level 3 is an idea at the moment. Not a vague idea. I mean, I have thoughts for it in general, beyond that. But again, with some of the things I'm realizing I can do that I wouldn't have thought I could do, really does add some room there too. Makes a big difference. Technically, we could have as many levels as we want. But I definitely feel like each level needs to be a little more challenging than the previous level. Like, you know, just a slight reprieve there to let you know, alright, you know, I got a second to breathe, but as soon as you think you have a second to breathe, it's on like Donkey Kong, you know? Just... I can see where that would create a ton of lag. Yeah. But, I mean, maybe shortly after I get moved, I'll, hopefully be getting the new PC. I've already got it picked out and everything. So hopefully once I get everything situated and I'm ready for it, I mean, it's at least twice the machine I've got now. So, but I mean, I did find out that some of the lag issues, I mean, you remember, some of the lag issues I thought I had weren't really on me. That was my internet plan being changed and me not even realizing it because of autophase and stuff, you know. When I realized other people in the house were having the same problem, and I went to, you know, check things out, I thought, man, that's awful cheap. Now I'm paying more for it than I was to begin with. Yeah, that's where they get you. They could have just upped the price and I wouldn't have noticed, but because they actually changed me to a lower speed, which I guess saved me money for a little bit that I didn't know I was saving. It definitely it made me question my, like, I thought my computer was going out on me or something. I mean, it was a refurbished PC, and it's not, like state of the art or anything. But I mean, I've added, 16 gigabytes of RAM to it. Replaced the hard drive already. Like, since I got the internet issue situated, I've had no problems. So that's one of the reasons I'm thinking about moving this to the PC, because some of them, like, I'm not finding the mobs that I would expect to find for the amount of lag I get at the stronghold base. And I feel like on my PC, I probably wouldn't even notice the lag anyways because of those mobs. Like, it would take a lot more. Plus, we could trim the world and make things a little bit closer and easier to get to, which I don't know how you guys feel about that. If that breaks the vanilla experience or not. I mean, we've restarted this with 117. We're in 121. There's a lot of funky deals in this world. And there's plenty of directions we can go out that we haven't been to find things. I mean, we still need to do some more the archaeological stuff, because there's, pottery shards we haven't found, and man, it would be nice to have more. I don't think there's a way to duplicate the ones that you find. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think you can duplicate the pottery shards. I think you have to legit find them. But the Tales and the Trails, the excavation sites, the trail runes, that's what they're called. There's things we haven't gotten from there, such as, I think we're missing one of those armor trims, and I believe there's music disc that you can only get from that as well, that we don't have. So we need to do that. We definitely need to find a new bastion to get an upgrade template, because we don't even have that in this world. Talked about that at the beginning of the stream, how we're sporting half netherrack, half diamond, and it's just not really a Minecraft fashion. We need that. We have debris. We just need an upgrade template. Oh, I almost did it. Yeah, y'all seen right. But also, again, with the trial chambers, those are going to be a lot of fun. We definitely don't want to put off getting into those. And if we can get some of these different wolf variants and things like that, like I experienced these 121 features. We still haven't experienced a whole lot of the 120 features. I think what I want to do with Season 5 here is prioritize the 121 stuff and kind of go backwards to the other, stuff from there. Not necessarily in any kind of order, but, we get the 121 stuff prioritized, and if we come across like some of the 119 stuff, some of the 120 stuff, that would be great too. Just in general, like the templates and the shards and the music disc, things like that that we don't have that we can add to our collection would be great. I mean, the goal is kind of to have everything in this world. And so that's, kind of where we're at. And part of the problem is taking on big projects. We've got a couple big projects going on in this world. And I have the Mad Maze on Forever Bedrock, which actually gets the majority of my attention. I haven't been as well at balancing videos because I get so caught up in that and doing all this cool stuff, and realizing, there's a lot of things that I've learned that I can do that you guys haven't even seen on camera yet. Just messing around with the redstone and things like that. It's opened up ideas which I've done planning on for some of the traps and things like that, just to add so much to the game. So much more than, I already knew it was going to be more than what I was originally walking in with, because I knew doing the horror labyrinth I learned a lot, and I figured that I would pick up some things along the way as well. But with this, but it's the redstone stuff that I've learned that I think are really gonna come into play with this. Being able to make the maze come to life and just kind of, change at its own will, so to speak, is a pretty cool thing to keep players on their toes. So even if they think they know a particular path, it doesn't mean that it's going to work this time just because it did last time. And I think that kind of, adds an extra challenge to help make it interesting without making it overly complicated and, not fun. Because at all points in time, regardless where a player's at, there will always be a clear, open way to get to the end of the level. Like, there will never be a time where a player's blocked off and kind of waiting for the maze to change somewhere so that they can get through. That'll never happen. There will always be an open way. I'm not even sure how many times we've gone around this thing now at this point, but I feel like we've got to be running low on the nether brick stairs that the red nether brick stairs that we brought up here with us, because it is quite a ways around this thing. And I think it would be really cool to get this level in and just kind of step back and see what it looks like with, we've done what, 3, this is our 3rd, maybe our 4th row added on now. Yeah, see that lag there? Like, I don't know why we're getting that here, unless it's just the world size. Trimming the world, I would think, it's going to help some. I don't know if it's going to help enough. But I do know that we're more than a half a gigabyte in world size. Not quite a gig, but definitely past the half a gig. without looking, I know that much for sure. Like, our world's not small. And I'm not sure how much of it I would actually be able to trim. But I feel like a decent amount to make some kind of difference. We're only going through half our stairs. Let's take a peek at what these added layers have done for us as the sun's coming up on the water there. Oh yeah, look at that. And we may end up with some dormers on these. I almost walked right in. Right into the hole. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, this is a lot of space. And I feel like a proper slime farm is a must. I don't know why a glow squid farm wouldn't be. I can't see any reason why we wouldn't have a glow squid farm here to go with it. I'm not sure what good it would do, but I want to say an ink farm would be something we would be willing to have out here as well. Like, it would probably only be active when we're in certain parts of the base, and we have a geode, like, where are we at? Yeah. We have a geode like over there somewhere, so I feel like if we put an ink farm out that way, I mean, we can see that squid over there anyways. We put an ink farm out there somewheres. I don't think that's going to interfere with anything here. Maybe the glow squid farm rates. But between glow squid and regular squid, like, how much black dye do we need? How much glow ink do we need? You know what I mean? Like, and it's just stuff that's gonna run in the background all the time. So that stuff is just gonna keep accumulating for us. I kind of let's take one more look at this. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna look weird if we just kind of flatten it up off and don't finish capping it like we are. I definitely feel like we need to finish capping it. I think that's what we really want to do. But yeah, if we have a slime farm, now here's the thing: between the slimes are gonna spawn one way or another. I mean, spawn-proofing slimes is way different than spawn-proofing general mobs. So either re-button down and slab or carpet, everything in simulation distance around this place, or we make us a nice slime farm and get the slimes in and out of there, just like we are the Guardians. I don't know 100% sure if the Guardians, I mean, I'm sure there's a total cap that they have to share. So I don't know how much their rates interfere with each other for sure. We've been seeing plenty of both. That's definitely no joke. I had thought about doing a slime farm around under the stronghold base, because I mean we know that the stronghold base is definitely slime mania. But I feel like we're going to be out here quite a bit too. We will be moving out here to an extent. Or we will be moving out here. I mean, we will be moving out here because we're gonna do a lot of things out here, and we're gonna want to live out here for that. But that does not mean that we are going to be as neglecting towards our stronghold base as we have been our starter area. Our starter area has farms and things like that, but that was like, beginning world type stuff. We do have our librarians there, and I mean, yeah, there's new books and stuff that I think librarians may have or whatever, so there's probably, we could probably make some more librarians and put in some more houses and get those enchantments for the, from the librarians for the mace and all that. And we very well may do that. We may do a, kind of make over our spawn area. I don't know. But what I do know is we have a lot of things going on around our stronghold base. And we're gonna have a lot of things going on around this base. I think our pumpkin and melon farm are automatic. Our general mob farm is automatic. We have our skeleton spawner, our zombie spawners there, which, if we need bones, is great, and our zombie spawner doubles as a drown farm, but not in a sense to where it's not a trident farm. Which brings me to another thing. A trident farm out here would be amazing as well. Just something running in the background again. It's kind of my theme. I like to build things that, do all the work for me. So I can just reap the rewards. We're definitely gonna, speaking of which, we're definitely gonna have to make a trip to the shulker farm soon, or I am. I did get like a few stacks of shells last time I was there. But we're running pretty low on shulker boxes. Because we have so much stuff. As far as blocks go, especially blocks. And we're getting a whole ton more blocks out of the nether. Like, other than tough, we will never have to go mine for a building block. And that may change with tough as well by the time it's said and done. Tough and copper, I feel like, are the only things that we'll ever need to mine for right now for a very long time. Just because. And that's cool. That's nice. We have some kinds of blocks that we may never use. I don't know, but I would rather. I'm a Minecraft hoarder. I would rather store them and have them for later than to throw away, 6 double chests full of something and have to go mine more because I don't have it for a project. Yeah, that's me. I just hold on to everything. Being a single player world, I'm not sure what I will ever do with all the leather armor that we've acquired. The bows, mind you, those are great for dispensers, which, when you're automating farms and stuff, dispensers are a heavy commodity. We are getting close to the tippity top of this thing, aren't we? So what do you guys think? Was the 6 o'clock start? I know it was kind of like a surprise, but do you guys feel like, we should get back to that if I'm able? Or, it's another thing, I may be changing jobs here soon, or I am going to be changing jobs here very soon. Very soon. And I'm not 100% sure what kind of schedule I will have with the new job. So I'm not 100% sure how that's going to affect the channel. It's not going to kill the channel by any means, but it may affect like our stream times and days and stuff to a degree. It's not gonna make them go away. At some point, one day, maybe when I am able to do this full time, if at some point I was able to do this full time, I already have an idea of how I would want that to be. I would definitely like to get more streaming going on. I'm kind of happy with the, Forever Bedrock and our single player world here. I don't feel like we really need a third series. Third series are nice for filling in spots when you're working on bigger projects like this, and I know you guys are itching for a video, and I'm itching to get one out. I feel like I'll never hit him. Okay, so just aim at him instead of trying to predict where he's going. Okay. Anyways, if I was doing this full time, I think, you know, some morning streams and some night streams, just to give the different, you know, people a chance to enjoy those would be awesome. And I would be all about doing that. So for the new job and what it may or may not affect, it is hard to say. But the 2 series, I'm happy with the 2 series. Let's take a look at this butte now. Oh. I feel like it definitely needs something up here. Maybe we bring up like 4 of the. It's gonna look weird with the copper bulbs up there. It would be cool if I could just get one to sit on top of these, you know, at the center of these blocks. Copper rod does sit kind of centers as well. Yeah, see how dim this is once it gets like completely oxidized? I feel like, let me know what you guys think. Do we let these kind of oxidize? Or do we keep it pure, clean cut copper to match the trapdoors there a little better? Oh, that was a drop. He sniped me. Let's roll it over to daytime. Phantoms have obviously become an issue. Okay, so right now these are, I feel like that's gonna have to go up one more, and these are gonna kind of go into the ground. In fact, let's just go ahead and do that right now. Let's just run through and bring these up one more so that it's done. Don't have to worry about it later. And I know that it wasn't something that I was planning on doing, but I am now, yeah, as of this particular moment, contemplating whether or not I should open up these other areas or not in these corners. Maybe, and yeah, maybe it should just leave it to these center 2 spots here on each side. Maybe that should be sufficient enough, right? Like, it should be fine. It should be fine. Oh, we got a ton of copper here. Ton of copper. Let's no. let's get to that there. Mangrove wood, which we don't need at the moment. So what the thing is, we need grass, right? We need grass. We need, and I have grass. I have grass. So basically, the grass would go across like so. Okay, so these trapdoors here are a problem. I feel like there's, yeah. And that means that one there would also be a problem. Hopefully that would survive. We'll see. This would just kind of, let's just bring it all the way out here to us. Let's see. Probably should have picked a spot where I didn't have my bed and all this other stuff in the way. Would have been a little more like it, right? So it would be this level here, level 39. Which I believe 39 is just high enough where, don't you have to be down to 38 for slimes, I believe. Wait, this is why all the torches are up a block, because it all needs, all this out here will come up a block with our grass. We're going to add some life in here. And then that means, of course, in here our floor would be coming up, which means these trapdoors are obviously going to be a thing as well. I should have took that into consideration. I mean, I guess technically they need to be there for now, for everything to process, without the thing, without the guardians getting away. So, we'll have our ground grounds out here, just like so. Not sure why that torch was down that low. Yeah, I think, come up here and have a look down. That looks pretty good. I mean, imagine it being grass all the way around. And, I mean, it might not all stay grass. So, I mean, we're gonna have to add paths and details and things. There's gonna be a lot of detailing and stuff that's going on out here. But for the sake of our steampunk type base, ocean monument base, you always just need more piping, right? Give her more pipe, baby, and gears and things like that. So we need to incorporate some of those. I think on these walls here we can kind of get some gears and stuff going on. And I really, really love these copper bulbs for that, because even when you don't light them up, they have a pretty cool texture to them, which kind of add like what could look like a gear center, I think, which will make some things possibly. I'm playing around with some ideas. Did I do that to him? To make this a little better looking than it would have been. I shouldn't say better. To me, better looking. It's going to look different than what it would have before. Right now, there is like no overhang on this dome at all. Is there? Oh, there is, because it's wall blocks. That's right. So there would be. Okay. So we're gonna have to get some kind of gear things going on in here, and I don't know. Like, we may have it so that it's possible for these guys to go different spots than what they are or whatever. We'll figure all that out later. The important thing is that we need grass all the way around the outside. That's going to be the start to finishing up out here on the ground, for the base of it anyways. And I really can't remember if it's 39 or 38 for slimes. My mic sounds not good. I'll have to check into that. So we've got and how are you doing, Treasure Rat? We've got a lot to do out here. This is just we got the foundation. We got the bare bones of the Ocean Monument base in place. Cat, dolphin, all. We can come in here. Phantoms aren't going to spawn. Slimes will spawn and kill us. But no phantoms will be spawning while we're in here. Glorious times, right? We need to get a floor in here, though. Which also means all these will go up one. Because we'll need to build up... Oh, there's that trap door that... Yeah. We'll need to be able to access that stuff. And I picked up a fish somewhere. So we've got tons to do out here. Tons to do still. But this will be a good first step getting this grass in going around. And once we get our grass going in and around out here, we may go ahead and jump to the inside, or we may go ahead and finish detailing the outside before we move to the inside. Let me know what you guys think. What should we do? I'm all for either way. I think finishing up the outside actually isn't that bad of an idea. There's a lot less work. I mean, there's details, but there's a lot less work left to be done out here than inside. I mean, look at the size of this interior. This is, I mean, you have to go to Hermitcraft to see something like this. You know what I mean? And we're going to have it right here in our world. And I think, I think in the world download, I'm going to try and make sure this grass is all in going around. I don't know about any of the details or not for the first world download. And I say first because I would like it, you know, once I get set up where I can, you know, do world downloads, I think doing them a little regularly might not be such a bad idea, right? So, I mean, I've got a ton of things that to show in a world tour. A world tour is not going to be a small video. I mean, it's just not going to be a small video at all. In fact, I think we may need to do our world tour possibly in a stream. I mean, a stream might be the best way for us to do that. Anyways, thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, so much for joining me tonight. I hope you've had fun. I've had an amazing time with you guys. We've gotten a lot accomplished, including capping off the rest of our Ocean Monument base, which is now on the road to us moving in. Technically, if we were done with the Stronghold base and ready, we could slap a bed down right here and move in anytime. And that's pretty much what's going to happen. We're going to finish up the Stronghold base and we're going to move in here and really get deep on this for 121. But that doesn't mean that we're leaving the Stronghold base again. It's, you know, that's where our primary storage is, and probably gonna stay. And we're just gonna have new storage stuff going on here. I did move a lot of stuff from our starter village. Our starter area was shaken up and torn apart, and all moved over to the Stronghold base and everything. And we don't go back to the starter area as much because of that, just because we haven't had any for resources. I think the last time I went to the starter base was when I needed a mob farm for gunpowder. It was the last time I really spent a substantial amount of time there, other than when I broke my boots and had to get a couple of books for, you know, that I already had sitting in the chest there. Anyways, puppies are going crazy. Thank you all so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. If you're watching this on the VOD, feel free to skip past the introduction and the intermissions and all that kind of stuff. You guys are amazing, and I will see each and every one of you in the next video.